Hey everybody, this is my review of the High Point C9 9mm. Let's do a quick safety check here. Nothing in the magazine and nothing in the chamber. Alright, first things first, the price. That's going to be the most attractive part of this gun. About 150 bucks, give or take, I don't know, 20 or 20 bucks or so. That's pretty good. For a new firearm, I'm going to say Jimenez and some of those cheaper brand names like Lorson, Raven, things like that. That's going to be your those are going to be your other options. But this is definitely a cut above. This is not in that class, if you ask me. I'm going to try to leave my opinion out of this as much as I can and give you just the facts, my first-hand experience with this weapon. So that being said, the price, you can't beat it for a new firearm. New, it comes with a lifetime warranty of the gun, not the owner. So if you trade this gun off or sell it, whoever you're giving it to, they're going to have a warranty as well. And I've heard that customer service is pretty good on this with this company, but I actually haven't had to call customer service, so I think that speaks well for the company, on its own. Ergonomics. This gun is a tank. Everybody knows it. If you felt it, even if you've read about them, you know that they are heavy. But the problem is it's top heavy. It's not so much the actual weight. That's because you have a polymer frame here and a Zamac alloy slide, basically pot metal. Keeps the cost down. With it being so thick and heavy here, that keeps the felt recoil down. But it is a cheap material. However, I have not actually seen or read a documented case where it's actually cracked or been flown off and hit somebody in the teeth. So if you actually do know of a true case of that, please let me know. I'd like to hear it. Anyway, so sight picture, it's pretty decent. The sight's orange in the back, yellow in the front. I think they're pretty good. The trigger guard here, if you do like to shoot with your weak hand index finger on the trigger guard, this is a good fit for you. It's got a nice little curvature there. Trigger pull, kind of stiff on this gun, but it's not a Glock, it's not Ruger, anything like that, so that's to be expected. Pretty self-explanatory. Thumb safety there, easy to operate. The grip, aside from the slide, the grip is my least favorite part about this, just because of the fact that it's so slick. The back, I don't think you can see because of this poor lighting here. Very minimal texture to it anywhere on the grip. I mean, it's pretty much bare. But you can get a Hogue grip to slip on there, like 13 bucks or something. It does the job. And the grip's pretty thick. So going down to the magazine, the standard 8-round magazine it comes with does have a little curvature there for your pinky, give you a little bit more support. So overall ergonomics, I think this gun is probably a C+, maybe B-. I have experienced far worse. My Jimenez was absolutely terrible, I thought, as far as the way that it felt. But performance-wise, this gun actually does very well. First, I'll talk about accuracy. This gun's got a fixed barrel, straight blowback design, so by nature, very accurate. Within 7 to 10 yards, it's just below, in my experience, just below a Glock or pretty much any other name brand out there. Pretty close. You're not going to get the accuracy of a Glock or a SIG or a Ruger, but this is far better than anything in its price range. and I was very pleased. 7 to 10 yards, you can get real tight groupings with that. I do shoot it at 25 yards occasionally, and it does pretty well at that also. Reliability. A lot of people want to say these are jam-o-matics, blah, blah, blah. I have had 6 jams in the first 100 to 150 rounds, which is pretty normal for these guns. It's a break-in period that they have. Here's the deal, guys. This is an inexpensive firearm, and this is a cheap magazine. If High Point has one thing to work on, I would definitely say it's the magazines. Once I broke this in, I could tell a huge difference. No problems whatsoever after those initial six jams. But I do have another magazine that is not broken in. I haven't used it much, and you can tell a difference just by pushing on that spring. It's far more rigid. So inexpensive firearm, pretty good quality, cheap magazine. Very disappointed with that. That's probably the most negative thing I have to say about the whole firearm itself. So, accuracy and reliability, what else could you ask for? That's what it all comes down to in a firearm, guys. As long as it hits what you're looking at and it goes off every time, pretty much, that's what you want for a self-defense weapon. Concealability. This gun, even the guys that like it say, well, I don't carry it. It can be done. I've tested it myself. You may have to go with a thicker t-shirt or maybe a little larger, but it's definitely doable. There's all kinds of just like nylon holsters out there that work for pretty much any gun. You buy like a universal type holster and it will do the job. The only thing that makes it difficult is the weight. Reliability out of the way, like I said, after you get it broken in, I would not hesitate to carry this gun at all. I do prefer a 38 Special. Just that's my personal preference. That's for another video though. But I wouldn't hesitate to carry this gun whatsoever. So it can be done. You just got to get used to it. If this is the only gun that you have and you plan on carrying it every day, you better get used to that weight. Either that or buy another gun for carry, because what you're going to do is once you feel how heavy this is and how much it weighs you down every day, you're going to start leaving it at home and not carrying your gun every day, which in my opinion doesn't make any sense. So I see it just like a driver's license. You take it with you every day. You don't need it every day, but you just take it in case. I think you should take all your rights with you when you leave your house. So that's a little philosophy of mine there on carrying concealed. So can be done, but not my first choice, but it can be done. Overall, I give this gun price out of consideration. I would give this gun a B, solid B. With a handgun, it doesn't matter if it's $100 or $1,000. It should work, and that's what matters. When you put the price in consideration, I give this gun easily a solid A. It is way better than the Jimenez's that I've fired, Lorson, Raven. This is definitely not in that class. So anyway, I would like some constructive feedback. Let me know how your High Point does for you if you own one. And hopefully this has helped you out a little bit if you're considering this gun. I know it's not a Glock, but at the same time, it's not crap. My whole point of this video was just to let you know my personal experience and give a fair and honest review on this gun. So if you have any questions, let me know, and enjoy.